Welcome, Gemini. These are going to be your guidance cards for the week of July 19th through July 25th of 2021. So I have a couple of announcements. I want to start out with the new schedule. So welcome to the new schedule. We're doing fire signs on Monday, water signs on Wednesday, earth signs on Thursday, and air signs today on Friday. This will be the new schedule that we'll implement from now on. This is to help me make it a little bit easier through the week and also for you to help it be able to find your videos more consistently. Each sign will still have their own video, but I just wanted to separate a little bit so it's just easier for throughout the week. I also want to mention that the full buck moon on July 23rd, the name reflects a time of year when new antlers grow on the heads of bucks. So I feel like the masculine energy is very heightened this week. This full moon is in Aquarius. They say it's going to be less external emotions because Aquarius is so considered to be so far away, which I understand, but I feel like we're going to have more internal emotions because masculines tend to keep emotions inside instead of on the outside, instead of on the exterior. I also think that we're finalizing our freedom. It's something we've been working for, our independence and freedom, for several weeks, several months now. And I feel like at this point, if we're still feeling boxed in with this full moon, we're really going to put emphasis on a big pushback. And I feel like this full moon is going to impact all 12 zodiac signs for this particular reason more intensely than most people think. And I think that is because the supermoons are finished. This full moon is so far away that they feel like it's not going to be as impactful as it actually is. I also want to mention, last thing, we have changed the energy of the week to the Heal Yourself reading cards. These are intuitive guidance to transform your soul, which is what we're doing here on the channel. Each week we work with the energy that Spirit gives us, and we work on healing that energy, working with it in some way. So I feel like that's definitely where we're headed on the channel. We are over 500 subscribers now, so I was able to add the affiliate links. So all my favorite decks are now in a list below. Everybody's always asking me about particular decks. There is a list below. Please make sure to check those out if any of them have stuck out to you and you really feel drawn to them. Of course, they are affiliate links, so I do get a small portion of that, and of course it does support the channel. Now I feel like that is all of the announcements. Gemini, let's jump right in and see what it is that you're healing this week. So letting go has flipped. I believe it was the only one. It's number 26. Beautiful card. It says the situation has served its purpose. You're being challenged to change your point of view and recognize that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity for you, which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction you have always dreamed of. So I'm kind of surprised to see this card because, Gemini, I believe you had the marriage proposal the last few weeks. So I feel like what's happening here, there was another relationship, like an older relationship that someone was holding on to, and that was keeping them from being able to move forward into the new relationship. So I definitely feel like I'm picking up on that person's energy again, and most likely the energy that you're going to be working with, what you're going to be healing this week, is going to have something to do with letting go of that old relationship. Alright, we are going to clarify, Gemini, and we're going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle to clarify. So let's see if we can figure out what it is that you're letting go of. So you have a balance and new beginnings popped out. So balance tells me that there needs to be, I also see the clouds. This card says that there needs to be balance brought to a situation, but I always see the clouds like discernment. The discernment card in this deck also has clouds around her head, and it's like she's not able to see clearly. There's fog, there's confusion. So that's why this balance hasn't been able to be brought, most likely because there's fear. There's always fear when letting go. But I feel like when you're working on this week, Gemini, it's going to bring this new beginning, that energy of a new beginning, and that's what you'll be working with this week. Alright, Gemini, we're still going to pull from the Numinous Astro deck. Let's see if we can place this general reading in your own personal birth chart. What is this new beginning about? Definitely, I feel I'm definitely getting the sense of like a relationship, especially with the new beginning. I always see like an archway. It's kind of like saying that two people, something like I always get like marriage, like when you get married and there's a little archway that you go to into together to start that new beginning. I'm kind of definitely picking up that energy for someone. Semi-sextile and seeking, the 9th house flipped out. So seeking can have something to do with travel. It can have something to do with new adventures, higher education, like expanding your beliefs and your faith. Pilgrimage is on here. Spiritual quest is on here. But I'm definitely feeling like this is someone who's like furthering this relationship. This new beginning. They're letting go. So they're allowing this to let go. And they're able to further this new relationship because they're able to change their beliefs or understanding about something. I'm feeling like this person didn't want to let go out of fear. And something is happening where this new beginning is coming in. It's changing their beliefs. Their faith is being expanded. Alright, Gemini, let's use the Witch's Tarot and see if we can get a little bit more information. What challenge or obstacle are you facing in this situation? So, 2 of Pentacles. This can be about 2 people, balancing 2 people. Feeling stretched, feeling like you're being pulled in too many directions. Lesson already learned that can help you. You have the Hermit, so go within. I feel like it's telling you to go within. Someone could be experiencing their spiritual awakening, and that could be happening right now. That could be what is happening also. I feel like I'm talking to someone who is in a relationship, was in an unhealthy relationship of some sort. They've met someone new. They're trying to balance the 2 situations, but they're realizing that this person that they've met is a much bigger kickoff to a new beginning, because it's like the catapult to their spiritual awakening. So definitely could be speaking to someone in a twin flame journey, and I feel like I've mentioned the word twin flame in all 12 videos this week. So this moon, I feel like this full moon is going to be very impactful towards twin flames. So if you're in a twin flame journey, definitely what the situation is here. Everything is fine card is out for the outcome. I love this card because it means everything is not fine. It's actually an extra card in this deck. In the Witch's Tarot, everything is fine card looks just like the 10 of Swords. You can see she's laying down here, still on her phone, kind of like not noticing these 10 swords in her. But it's also about a completion. It's like something needs to be completed. You're trying to ignore something. You're trying to like not address something like that, Gemini. Alright, Gemini, we are going to clarify, and we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify. For the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like it's possible that this is repeated cycles, but I'm feeling like this is someone who feels stretched. Resources could be low, but this is someone who feels like they're just being pulled in too many directions. They don't know what choice to make. So 10 of Swords again, do you see that? So the choice you need to make is you need to complete a painful situation. You need to bring it to an end. Like a final completion. For the Hermit, you have the Hanged Man, and you definitely needed to take time. This isn't your lessons already learned that can help you with the situation, but I'm feeling like this is what's happening right now, and it's telling me that you definitely need to take time for your own spiritual awakening. You need to go within. The Hanged Man is about releasing and letting go. The Hanged Man is also about feeling suspended between 2 worlds, not sure where you're headed, but it's because you're taking the time to deliberate. You're taking the time to plan. Where is it that you want to go next? For everything is fine, you have the Knight of Swords. So I'm feeling like, Gemini, you get a message. Someone brings in a conversation that gives you freedom. It's possible it's you. It's possible that you finally gather the courage to stand up, get off this phone, and go tell someone what it is that you're thinking that's going to give you this freedom and liberation. Alright, Gemini, next we're going to do magical times, and these are going to be empowerment messages to you from Spirit about your situation. So you have dignity and expectation pop out. be open for whatever comes next. It might be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. I feel like there's a painful completion to a painful life lesson, but something good is coming from it. You learned something from it, Gemini. Dignity, take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So this is for someone who feels like they need to pull back, be in their own sacred space. I feel like Spirit is telling you to do just that. And love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. Okay, Gemini, let's end it with a Moonology Oracle, and this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I definitely feel like it's an emotional week. You're very much in your thoughts. I'm feeling like you're trying to find your freedom. You're trying to let something go. And clearly it's very difficult. I feel like you don't have high expectations of what will happen after you let it go. But Spirit is trying to tell you to be proud of your choices. Be excited for new love coming in. You have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. That's what we have coming July 23rd. A new romantic cycle begins. I definitely feel like I'm talking to someone who's moving into a new relationship. And confidence is your key to success. It's the new moon in Leo. I think I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I feel like that is your guidance for the week. Don't forget to do your full moon rituals. And thank you so much for watching. As always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.